I'm Debbie Hartner.
I'm Elsie Johnson.
And we are two sisters, Southern Cooking. It's Debbie. So nothing is better than making your own candy for a holiday and sharing it with your loved ones. It is a great time of the year to be able to do this, and we are doing it at Christmas time. So this is going to be chewy caramels. So this is going to take a little finesse because you have to have something to be able to check your temperature of your candy while it's cooking. So I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to go ahead and butter it up. And we're going to use this as our forms for the caramel, and once I pop them out, then we can cut them in half and roll them up with some parchment paper, or do something really cute with them with some cellophane or something like that. So we'll go ahead and make it really cute, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to take the GoPro into the kitchen when I am ready to go ahead and add the extra ingredients. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and add my sugar, and I'm going to go ahead and add my sea salt and an entire bottle of the light Karo syrup. I know you're probably thinking, that is a lot of Karo syrup. Yes, it is. And it is this time of the year where you can't find it. I was trying to find it in the grocery store, and I had to go several places to get it. So it is a little bit of a pain in the tuchus right now to find some of these ingredients that you bake with. You know, you might be able to find them all year round, but hey, it's a holiday, so guess what? You're not going to find them. So this is Christmas week, guys. And Elsie just finished making the fruitcake. I can't wait to try it. I am not a fan of fruitcake. I don't know about you, but Elsie convinces me to change my mind about it. I will let you know, because I don't like that processed food taste in a cake, because you know they do all those chemicals in the cherries and all the different kinds of fruits that you have in there. I just don't like that. So, and the cherries really taste very artificial. So anyways, here we go. So all I did was put 3 ingredients in. After a bit, when it starts to boil, I'm going to slowly add in my heavy cream, and then we will add in the butter, and then at the very end we will add in the vanilla. And I'll show you what it looks like when we get it on the stove top. We'll be right back. So we are starting to get a little bit of melting on our sugar, and as soon as I start to get a boil on this, I'll start adding in my heavy cream slowly, and I'll show you guys that when I get ready to do that. And I'm just trying to keep it from sticking right now, but we have to have a internal temperature of 245 degrees sustained. When you know that your sugar has broke, your sugar will look like ground glass. It won't look like this, like granulated. This is not broke. When your sugar has reached temperature, it will look like ground glass, and it is hot as a firecracker, so be careful. It is very hot, but we want to be able to reach that temperature, and once you get past, I think it was like 227 degrees for me was the temperature that it stayed at the longest, because once it reaches 227 degrees, that is when it's the hardest to get past that, because that's when it's at its cooking boiling point, and it just was a little hard for me to get it to past that. So you might stay there for a couple minutes. I was there actually about 5, maybe 7 minutes at the most before it broke through. So just keep that in mind. You're probably going to have 18 to 20 minutes of boiling time. So just remember, you just got to get your arm workout in. So Keep stirring so it doesn't stick and burn. You don't want your sugars to start burning. But this in no way, shape, or form is ready yet because it still looks gritty and granulated. But once you start to get to that boiling point, like I said, it'll be like clear glass. You're looking through like shattered clear glass. All right, guys, we will see you on our next time when we come back to put the milk in or the heavy cream in, and I'll show you what it looks like. Hey y'all, so I am at the point now to where I'm going to start pouring in my heavy cream. Just going to, you're going to see this rise up. Don't be alarmed if it like engulfs and rises up, and it's actually going to cool it down a little bit inside of the pan. So it's going to stop boiling for a minute, but you're going to see it needs to break that sugar granule up, and we're going to continue to let it boil, and we're not going to turn the heat down. We're just going to continue to just stir it gently and let it go ahead and break that down, and we'll be back to show you when we add in our butter. Hey y'all, so we are ready. Look at that, that's at a rolling boil. So I'm ready to put in the butter. So I'm just giving you a little visual on that. We are not quite broken yet. Once we get to that point to where it is pretty clear, it's almost there, but it's not quite there yet. So I'm going to go ahead and finish adding in the butter here, and we are going to let this cook for about another 15-20 minutes. After this, I'm going to go ahead and keep stirring this here, and I will show you what it looks like when we get ready to take it off of the stove and put the vanilla in and get ready to pour it up into our silicone form. So we will be back, guys. Okay, we are at temp right now, and if you look right here, it says 200 and, whoa, I fogged it up, sorry guys. It's at 245. You'll see where it says on the thermometer where it says firm ball. That means that it's at the temperature that we need it to be, which is 245 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and put our vanilla in, and then we're actually going to turn the heat off because it's going to get really hot. Yeah, because the vanilla makes it very hot because it has alcohol in it. So we're going to go ahead and take this off and get ready to scoop it up and put it into our little molds, and we're going to show you how to do that too as well. We'll be right back, guys. Okay, y'all, so this is very hot, so please be careful. We are using a ladle to ladle into our little molds.
You want to do 2 ladles in each?
I think so.
Or try 1 in each?
Try 1 in each, and then if we have extras, then we'll give more. What you normally would do would use a buttered 9x13 pan, but we do have the silicone molds, which we did spray with the buttered spray to like a cooking spray. And once it sets, then we'll be able to pop them out and then cut them into like lengthwise. So we'll be able to get a couple pieces out of this. But it's going to be so good, y'all. It smells divine. But I'm not about to try it right now because this is scalding hot. It is 245 degrees. And it stayed, remember I told you about that breaking point that it stays at? It stayed about 227, 230 for probably about 7 to 10 minutes. And then it finally gradually made its way back up and started getting to the point to where it is going to be at a firm ball. On your candy thermometer, it'll say firm ball. That's where you want it to be. It's always at 245. And Elsie's just topping it off. And we're going to go ahead and let this sit up. We're just going to let it sit at room temperature. And what I'm going to do actually is put like maybe like a little cookie sheet underneath it, just to keep it so it doesn't move about and stuff like that. I don't want it spilling and burning on anybody. So, but we will show you guys what it looks like when we're ready to take it out of the silicone mold. And we're going to use a buttered knife or a plastic knife to be able to cut it with, because that at least it won't stick as well. If you use a metal knife without anything on it, you will stick and it won't budge. So, all right guys, we will show you what it looks like when we're in our second phase of this, and show you what it looks like when we get ready to take it out of the molds. Bye bye guys.
Chelsea.
And I'm Debbie.
We're two sisters Southern cooking.
And we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe.